This podcast is rated NC-17. Is this on? Okay. Greetings, everybody. Thank you for joining us for our 6th podcast episode. Yay!
Yay!
I know. 6. And still only 8 subscribers.
Oh,
Shut up.
that's 8 more than I expected.
Hey,
I know.
five of them are us, okay? So, I mean...
Anyways, my name is Josh Williamson. Thanks for joining.
A full 8 subscribers? Wow.
Holy shit, we're famous!
I know! I
We're
am
getting there.
the host of this humble little medial podcast.
So
And-
humble it's recorded in an office.
I know. We don't have...
fourth ball.
I know. Well, not really. And next to me is Eva Long. She has her mouth full of Mountain Dew. Oh, hold on. Drink.
It's happening. It's happening.
Swallow.
It's happening.
Choke,
It
choke.
happened.
Hello.
Next to
I'm
her.
gonna beat both of you, and then I'm gonna go across the hall.
What did I do this time?
I didn't do anything. Okay, next to her is Sam.
How many dicks could a dick suck if a dick could suck dick?
Oh, jeez. That's on the Twitter sphere. No. Next to her is Jose.
47 dicks. That's how many
High
dicks
five,
a dick
bro.
could suck if a dick could suck dick in a row.
Is that how you got
Wouldn't
to
it be a
college?
circle?
And no, you're gonna have them like in line.
No, it's gonna be in a train that has no brakes.
Oh,
Oh, Lord.
nice reference. Points to you if you know where that's coming from, and you'll get a special treat from me or Sam.
And I do not know where that comes
I
from.
don't know where
Anyways.
that comes
I don't know.
It has no brakes.
Anyways, coming back for a third and final time this week is Jay.
Hello. Hi, Jay.
How are you liking the podcast so far?
It's been interesting.
Tell me about it.
Just basically on the whole dick thing that happened 5 seconds ago,
Dicks. Talking about dicks.
Keep going on.
That's her catchphrase, by the way.
Here's our official catchphrase.
Yeah,
Yes,
Yeah.
she has it on this
Trademark.
podcast. Yeah, she has it on this
You need to-
podcast and
you
on
need to
the
trademark
C-Square.
that.
Can I
We
trademark
need-
dick?
You need to
make-
trademark
we need
that.
to make t-shirts of that, yeah.
Dicks! I'm talking about dicks!
Just like a,
And then we'll put Dick Grayson on one side. We'll put.
We'll put dick butt on the other.
I'm
Dick
talking
butt.
about dicks. Grayson.
I was gonna say
Dick-
Dick Grayson, Dick Tracy, you know,
Dick Cheney.
Dick Cheney.
No,
you know,
no,
dicks,
it's-
I'm talking about dicks.
I'm talking about my dick, and on the back, Grayson, Tracy, and all that.
Hey,
That
Oh,
actually is
no,
a good
no,
idea.
no, I got it. I'm talking about my dick, and then on underside, it being quotation, turn around for other Grayson and all that.
Continued on other side.
Continued on other side. Anyways, so
TLDR.
so today I think the only
topic
topic we
we've got.
really have is Netflix exclusive anime.
Oh my god, an hour of that? Whoa.
More like
that's
45
that's
minutes.
only
since-
45 minutes, and you know we're gonna definitely get sidetracked. So
No,
No, we're
they're
No.
not. See this being the
No,
only episode
really?
that doesn't get sidetracked. It's just gonna be like 5 minutes of topic and 40 minutes of silence.
Chirp, 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 chirp.
Excuse me.
You okay? You're
Yeah,
dying
sorry,
over
it was that Mountain Dew I was swallowing. Shut
Okay,
up.
well, right now I think the only exclusive the only Netflix exclusive anime on Netflix is Knights of Sidonia, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
And I think Jay's the only one here who has seen that.
I'm sorry, but
Shut up.
the only Netflix exclusive that's on Netflix. Yeah, because there's a Netflix exclusive anime on Amazon Prime.
Really?
No, there's not.
So how was that anime?
Well, I watched about 7 episodes yesterday
Oh.
when I learned we were talking about it. So,
Oh.
so honestly, I have to say it was about what I expected for a Netflix exclusive anime.
That doesn't sound good.
As in, yeah, subpar.
Oh.
So,
Ouch.
the animation was choppy at best, honestly, and it's like it was a space anime. So basically, they're all training to become, I guess, guardians for their capital, and eventually, spoilers, they end up stuck in space, and that's about where I ended. Is the main character and his love interest stuck in space. the love interest, which spoilers also probably ends up dying off in the next couple episodes.
We can only hope.
Calling it now.
Oh, dang.
But yeah, again, it's about what I expected for Netflix exclusive. It's a similar style to Ruby, as in the sort of CGI.
What?
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You take
so-
that back.
Nothing is as good as Ruby.
It's not as good as Ruby, and
Okay.
that's the thing.
Okay.
Ruby is done so
Hey.
much more smoothly.
Thank you.
I was about to say
We're really
the
good at
animation.
that.
If we get into that, we're gonna
Oh.
do the same thing that we did last week, and just
I
bore
like
these
Ruby,
guys.
but it does have its major flaws.
It
Yeah.
does. It does.
Yeah.
Honestly, I made a list. I was watching that yesterday too.
Yeah. So, do you guys want
But-
to talk about that then?
So, end of the episode. We're done. We're done talking about that Netflix anime.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Have a nice day. Goodbye.
Okay, they ruined my joke. I want like at least 2 minutes of silence.
What?
And you
Why?
actually lose viewers.
Exactly.
It has
it's a
to be.
funny
It has to
joke.
be.
It's the
It
first
has
thing
to
you do,
be
like,
at
when you
least.
hear that pod, you look at
Guys,
your
you
phone.
realize we're putting it on YouTube. There's always going to be content, so I would have gone with his stuff on that.
Well, it has to be at least 30 seconds to a minute at least.
So Ruby, huh?
Yeah. But I was saying that the when you first said the animation was choppy, it sounded like the animation was probably as choppy as the new Iron Man and Captain America Heroes United movie, which totally sucked balls.
Similar, yes. Actually, I've seen that, and it was actually a lot smoother than what they had.
Really?
Yes. Like
Wow.
it's just you can basically see the frame. It's so ridiculously low.
That sucks.
And you can just see them kind of jerk into position while they're walking. And they all look like they're walking like super, super carefully. Like there's
Kinda
no
like,
natural flow to their walk.
Kind of like a bit of stop motion.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah, it's just
ouch. Never a good thing.
I love
We're in
stop motion,
school.
though.
Yeah, we're in school. We do stuff.
He took
What?
my iPad and typed in dicks on Google.
Whoa.
What?
Jose,
You're gonna get her in
how
trouble.
dare you?
You're gonna
At
get
least you
in
could write vagina.
Go there.
Okay,
that
what's
one
going
was
on?
funny. No.
Anyway,
But yeah, like, so it's choppy. I mean,
yeah, Marvel, get your shit together.
Technical aspects here. This is like it's a TV show, right? So it's supposed to be 30 frames per second. I'm pretty sure they animated
Yeah.
on like force or something.
I don't know how they animated this, but it looks bad, and I couldn't get past that.
And that's always a bad thing.
Yeah. I mean, like Ruby did it did it perfectly.
Yeah,
I mean,
the
Not
style
perfectly,
also
but
translated.
real good. Yeah.
The style for this one didn't quite translate right. It just kind of looked awkward when they turned around and stuff.
So is the anime completely done with or by Netflix?
I don't actually know.
Yeah,
I'm
because
for
it could
Google.
either have been made by them, by whoever they hired, or just distributed. Because you know, I'm pretty sure you can do that. You can make a film that has not been distributed yet by a production house, and just put it up on Netflix if you have like a certain amount of followers that want to see it. So maybe that's what they did. I don't know.
Maybe not. I don't know.
What's
I saw.
with that free?
I'm a good
trees of green.
I'm Cookie Monster. No, you cannot copy Louis.
I know, I can't be Louis.
No, you cannot. That's my Cookie
It's by
Monster.
Polygon Pictures is the studio that did it.
Polygon Pictures, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. I saw it. I saw the manga in my library and it looked fairly new. It looked interesting. But yeah, I wasn't really into it. It didn't sound real good.
What's the plot?
What is the plot?
The plot is I said it before, but a more in-depth thing is it's set in a distant future, 1,000 years after humans flee from Earth after it was destroyed by a shape-shifting gigantic alien monster
Oh, jeez.
called Iguana. Or yeah. Oh my god.
No.
Sam is showing us a picture.
Off topic.
That is way off
It's
topic.
animated.
Anyways. So basically,
You have now ruined Toy Story for me.
You have ruined
It's
Toy
a picture
Story.
of sorry, of Woody and Buzz, and it's that scene where they're looking at it, and they're like, Buzz has his arm around Woody, and he's like, dicks everywhere.
Anyways, so basically, all humans are living aboard this spaceship called Sidonia, and they train knights that they send off in spaceships to fly and fight against the alien species that is trying to destroy them. So, yeah.
Ender's Game.
Yeah.
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 Falling skies.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Alright.
really need to get into that.
I'm probably because I just saw a picture of it. I
Stop.
I like the art design, like how the suits looked and the ship and all that stuff.
The suits and the ship
Had
is
no eyes.
it's definitely interesting, and like the art for the manga looks good, but
Yeah,
The
so
animation is
like
what makes
yeah.
it.
the animation is really what
Looking
makes
at the pictures, it was definitely like 2D along with 3D. Kind of like how I haven't seen it in the second season of RWBY, or I'm sorry, volume 2 of RWBY, but I've seen it in volume 1, where they put 2D into that.
Yeah, and it's not actually a mixture. It's just straight up like CGI that's made to look like 2D.
Yeah.
But they didn't quite pull it off right, so it's
That
whenever
sounds
they're like
interesting.
turning and stuff, it just kind of looks awkward.
It's kind of like a weird version of rotoscope
Yeah.
in a way. That's cool. I might now check it out because I like weird, trippy looking things.
You like horror.
I was just looking for original animated shows, see if Hulu had anything like that.
Nah.
No.
So I think
It's
Netflix-
only
Hulu doesn't have
They're
exclusive.
breaking boundaries, except not very well.
Yeah, they're
While
trying
still
to
charging
they're,
money.
they're still
Yeah.
trying to compete with Netflix, and Netflix is doing a little bit better. But usually when I want to watch my anime, I switch from both of them and go to Crunchyroll. So,
Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll is my anime because
Crunchyroll.
Yeah, because it's a niche website. It does anime, so it must do it good.
I have Netflix.
Unless it's
I have
bad.
Netflix. I don't have Hulu Plus. Whenever I want to see an anime that's not on Netflix or Hulu, I just go to the internet. Lieutenant Uhura, come to me.
what?
Uhura, Hulu.
You sound like a cat dying.
Are you getting puberty there?
Maybe.
Okay, I missed the map.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you. See, somebody
Wow.
that finally listens to me, because I know that even the audience doesn't listen to what I have to say.
They do. I was gonna say we do, but
All 8 of them.
all 8
of them.
and
Thanks,
5 of them are here.
Oh yeah.
I wish I could see who our subscribers were.
I was gonna say,
You can.
audience,
Probably me.
please leave comments. We want feedback. Cause
Please,
we don't know
please.
if we're doing a bad job until you tell us if we're.
I know. We need criticism. We need hard criticism.
And I've gotten criticism for one
Josh
person.
will take it hard.
I've gotten criticism for one person.
Talk about dicks.
Thank you very much, Noe, for commenting on the links that I posted. I appreciate you for taking your 3 hours of your time and listening and wasting it.
Trust me, it will not happen again.
But thank you so much for that, and thanks for the comments. But you still suck. Go jump in a hole or something.
Say
What did he say?
No.
What?
What did he say?
Oh, he said that. He said
Nerds.
that. First of all, he thinks Sam's an idiot.
Oh.
Second of all, he thinks Eva's an idiot.
Oh.
Third of all, he thinks Josh is an idiot.
Okay, I'm dead.
And fourth of all,
He's dead.
he thinks that I'm probably the best part of the podcast, and that I should do it on my own.
Oh, is
Oh.
he the one that's sucking your ass?
Yeah, he
Yes.
didn't say any of that. Noe said that he liked a lot of the content, and the only issue was the audio stuff.
Yeah.
But other than that, he liked it.
We've been working on it, so yes, you will
Yeah.
gradually see
Technically,
it change.
technically, this month is still test month. So yeah, we're testing here and there. Yada yada yada. Blah blah blah.
Once we hit like episode 15, we should be better.
That's how you know we don't have a lot to say, because we're just talking about the podcast itself.
Well, yeah, this one
Yeah.
this one topic I normally think too much about. I was getting dry by Sword Art Online 1 and 2.
Story of my
Yeah.
life.
I know. Your ass must be jealous from all the shit that comes out of your mouth.
I know that feeling. I know.
Lols. Anyway. So, Ruby, huh?
Oh, I want to get way back.
I want to get into this conversation.
Okay, Sam, fine.
Yay!
Go into Ruby.
Okay, let's
now.
talk Ruby, Sailor Moon,
Oh,
and Young Justice.
Jesus.
No. Hey. We share that affinity, okay? So if you insult her, you insult me. And if you insult us, we're going to take you behind the door and just
beat the crap out of you.
Yeah.
And then you're
And by the way, we were both in the army. We know what to do with the body.
Well, I'm pretty good at running away.
High five!
You're pretty good at running away.
Missed again!
I'm stationary, woman.
I
missed twice.
Yeah, like
I'm not as threatening anymore.
you might be good at killing, but I'm pretty good at hiding. I've been doing that most of my life.
So
He's still playing hide and seek with his
Not
mother.
if we call your mom.
He's still playing hide and
Mrs.
seek.
Cuellar.
Anyway,
See, I can
Ruby.
Anyway. Got it. Anyway, so, okay, first off, I have to say, I love Rooster Teeth.
Yeah.
But there are some major flaws in Ruby. Now, first off, when they first came out with Volume 1, they should have made the episodes longer. I like that with Volume 2, he automatically said, like, okay, they're at least 12 minutes long. I understand for a first running show,
Yeah.
they're gonna be short, but it's better now that he has 12 minutes.
12 to 16.
12 to 16.
Yeah.
He's like, they're all going to be a minimum of 12.
If you think about it, that's how Red vs. Blue also started, with 5 to 8 minute episodes, and then they started going into longer storyline, and most of them run from anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes.
The thing is,
nothing past
with
22.
Red vs. Blue, it's just a lot of jokes.
It is.
That's how it was in the beginning.
Yeah.
But when you're trying to tell a story like as something as complex as Ruby, you need to do it, and you need to do it well.
Mm-hmm.
Like one of my pet peeves, or one of my fucking biggest criticism about that, I hated that they waited until like episode 10 to mention their powers.
To mention the semblances.
It's just like, I have polarity, like Ruby's speed. I'm like, they're all fucking fast. It's like when you go through and rewatch it, it's like her speed is never really a thing until until Freya mentions it.
Yeah. And I didn't even get that far, so honestly, I didn't even know.
Pyrrha mentions it.
Pyrrha.
Yeah. You keep calling her Freya.
Whatever.
Yeah. Pyrrha is the secondary leader from Juniper.
Yeah.
So, I mean, she basically, explains, hey, Weiss has her glyphs, which we all knew because from her trailer. And yeah, I understood Ruby's somewhat speed, but that is not a big power because if you think about it, all the characters have a speed power at one point.
Yeah, they show, because we watched it, and it was just like, it's just shown, and it's like one of those where it's like, they have powers?
Yeah.
It was like totally thrown out left field. Yeah. Like, I have polarity.
I start off my days with a yang.
We like to start it off with a bang. I like to start off with a yang.
I did see that episode though.
Yeah.
I actually watched
it is the most epic food fight of all time.
It is the food fight of food fights.
It's a morsel combat.
Yes. There you go, one for Barbara right there.
Yay. So anyway.
They need to have another one.
They do.
Or at least.
So I liked how they explained Yang's powers. That's what makes her special. She absorbs the power and then kinetic energy. But it was just like
it wasn't really explained. We thought of it being kinetic energy because the more you think about it, she bumps her fists and the energy charges through her body, which is what starts most of her flame power. Like if she weren't to start it, she wouldn't be able to do anything.
Yeah.
That's why when she gets hit, more kinetic energy goes through her, and that's what makes her stronger, and that's what makes her the most powerful one of the team.
Yeah.
Which
she's the powerhouse.
She's the powerhouse, and it makes sense because, I mean, you have so many shows where the primary character is the most overpowered one of them all.
Yeah.
This time you've got a secondary character. It's not only just a member of a team, but also her older sister.
Yeah.
That she says, okay, I know I'm young. My sister's 2 years older than me. She knows a little bit more about this, and maybe she can teach me. Which I kind of liked about that.
Yeah.
And she's also the overprotective big sister, but we kind of got into that.
Like, she's grown up.
Yeah.
So anyway, And I don't know why they were trying to hide the whole Penny is a fucking robot thing. I'm like, we all kind of saw it. We guessed that.
We all figured it out.
Yeah, we all figured it out
when we guessed that like the first 5 seconds of season when she's like salutations.
I guess
no one talks like that.
Nobody talks like that.
Friend.
Yeah,
you're
like,
my
like
friend.
She's a fucking robot.
Yeah.
No.
And they're like, shocker.
Actually, I was the dense one. I didn't get it until the blades came out of her back in an opening. I'm like, oh, she's an android.
Yeah.
And, then it makes sense because usually it takes me a minute to understand that. We will show you the stuff. So
yeah, I mean, there's other stuff. I mean, besides all that, it's really funny. I do like their humor. Like, you've activated my trap card.
Yeah. It's like they actually talk about, what
I like when they throw in like little Easter eggs like that and stuff like that. So there's a lot of things I like about it. I always love their humor. I love this Volume 2's animation. Because if we were watching, I was like, the details they're doing it. Everybody's moving a lot more smoothly now,
Yeah.
And it's just one of those where it's like this. I'm so glad they brought in more. If you guys want to bring in more, and like, when I graduate, just saying.
Yeah. Yeah. One thing we also noticed, I had to point this out to her, is we've seen the food fight episode.
Oh yeah.
We've seen the food fight. We love
tons
it.
And tons and tons.
Yeah, and Sam and I were joking about doing Pyrrha and Nora, but we're gonna try to do the schoolgirl outfits at least.
Yeah.
And one thing that I pointed out to her was when Glinda was cleaning up the mess, how all the food in the background just starts dissolving, which is one of those minute details that you don't notice until the very end. And it's like, how did everything get reconstructed back to its normal state?
Yeah.
It's one of those small details that, makes a big difference.
I love the team that they brought on this time. So.
Yeah.
I'm Queen of the Castle.
Now,
I'm Queen of the Castle.
I'm Queen of the Castle. There is something I wish that they would do for Red versus Blue. When they do their animation and stuff like that, I want them to fix their lighting. That's, I think, is the biggest problem in theirs. Because if you ever watch it, their lighting is always pointing down when you watch like the other characters, like when they're in game, it's always coming at an angle. And you just want to be like, lighting doesn't work like that.
You talking about shadows or stuff like that?
Yeah,
lighting works, but they just have like a big
It's one of those things that they still have to work on because I just saw the last week's Red versus Blue episode where, they switch from the game style, from where you can see it's Halo, to the body motion, and you can see it's not that fluid yet.
Yeah.
Like, when Caboose is getting Freckles' memory, it's like, oh my god, he's so tiny! But you can see the change right there between the game and what they did themselves. So it's
that's one of those things.
Yeah, it's like...
And, it's just minute details. But, so for Ruby, I hope that they get a lot more information out.
Yeah.
What we were saying is that we really want to see Juniper's Hunter's outfits. That's what they are. They're the Hunter's outfits. So, uniforms. Yeah. We want to see that.
We're going to recreate the cafeteria food fight scene.
Yeah, and there's something else. I hope these villains are gone by the end of the season. Why do I say that? I hate when anime keeps the same fucking villain for more than one season.
Yeah.
I can maybe 2, but I hate it. Like Inuyasha. I hate Inuyasha for the fact that they keep Naraku the entire fucking time. And it's one of those where it's like, just fucking kill him, get me a new guy. Get me, change it up a bit. I hate it when it was like, like Inuyasha was on the lower level, Naraku was here. Inuyasha would, get some sort of ability, be on the same level. Oh my god, Naraku just all of a sudden got a power up. Now he's up on the next level. And you're just like, just fucking kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of those things. But you also think about it, like, the storyline.
But yeah, if it's a good villain.
Yeah, if it's a good villain, keep him. But now you've got them infiltrating the school, which makes me think that the tournament is not the only reason.
You mean the Triwizard Tournament?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, we were joking how the season 2 trailer has the ballroom scene, which is exactly like the Triwizard Tournament. And Pyrrha's walking up the stairs. John was looking at her just like Ron and Ginny did. The same thing.
Yeah,
but
it's definitely got a Triwizard Tournament.
Yeah, it does. But the thing is, to me, that we see only Cinder, Mercury, Emerald, and Roman, and we know that they're working with the White Fangs. So
okay, bad guys.
The bad guys, yes, the bad guys are infiltrating the school. They're going to the tournament, I guess. But we need to see what the leader of the White Fang is.
Yeah.
why Ironwood brought his military to the school with him when he's a headmaster and a general.
I think he's working with the White Fang.
Yeah, we need to know who Crow is because he's the one that's basically
who's the parentage of freaking Ruby and
Yang. Because from what
I have a theory that Penny's creator is also Ruby's dad. That's
my
theory.
I thought it was Crow. But
Crow's her uncle.
Crow's her uncle, yeah. Which would explain how Crow helped Ruby with Crescent Rose, which is her weapon, and would help with Ember Celica because he helped also Yang with her weapon. So he's good at weapons. Why not be good at robots?
I just really need a list of what everybody's powers are. So if you guys can get that out, I'd really appreciate that.
Yeah, and I have my own theory that through the lineage of the
okay, now that we
series.
Shat on Ruby for a little bit,
yeah,
let's look at good points.
Yeah, I love Ruby. That's one of my favorite shows. So I was having my own speculation on why Yang and Ruby have different last names.
Yeah.
Now, I thought about it, and yes, there are a lot of people on Tumblr making speculations, even on the Rooster Teeth website, about it. Speculations. Sorry. I get a little like that sometimes.
Anyway.
But I was thinking that because Summer Rose is shown on the tombstone at the beginning of Ruby's trailer, that would be her mother, Summer Rose. And
never
then
noticed that.
like so those people that think of the very small details, like zoom in all the way on this one little detail, or like there's Summer Rose, then you've got Weiss with her sister Winter, and then I'm like, you got things, and then they're talking about how Yang and Ruby are only sisters by their dad, which makes me think that maybe their last names are through their same-sex parent, which I understand because a lot of traditions do that. Like if you have the same dad, but you have different moms, and you are a girl, you'll have your mom's last name. Whereas if you're a boy, you'll have your dad's last name.
Yeah.
Some of that stuff. So.
I like Batman.
He's been so patient.
I know.
So thank you for actually listening on that, Jose.
But yeah, it's great. So like, what besides what other critics say, I think it's very original. I like the content and everything like that. And I love that it's American made.
Yeah. Honestly, the only reason I waited to watch it this long is because when it first started out, I saw all the trailers. I was super excited, but then when I saw the first episode, I'm a very technical person.
Yeah.
Like, all of my comments on Sidonia was mostly about the animation, how it was choppy. It was the same thing for me with Ruby. The voice acting just wasn't there for me. At the same time, when they got on the ship, or actually when they were in the shop, I noticed that Ruby's, I think that's her name, right? It's Ruby?
Yeah.
Let's make sure I'm getting that right. Her cape was blowing in a non-existent wind.
Yeah.
When they got on the ship. Yeah, I noticed how they mixed the 2D with the 3D. That was pretty cool. But when they brought up the 2D and they showed the Cinder, the bad guy.
The bad girl.
When they showed his police lineup, his profile got bigger as he turned. It was really awkward.
Yeah, that was Torchwick's, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the news lady, her mouth syncing didn't match up with her words.
But then again, you think about it.
It's a bad Godzilla movie.
Yeah, you think about it from the first episode to the last episode.
Yes,
they did so many dramatic changes because
they did.
You only have like 6 weeks to work on one episode, but you do so much and you perfect on it each episode.
That's very true. So. And then I went and watched an episode of season 2, and I saw how much better it got. And so
and
really,
I really think
like blacked out background.
I think these off-season off-season breaks are actually a good thing because it still helps them think of the plan for the next season and how to improve better on it. So maybe they'll match up voice with CG animation and just integrate it into the program, and they'll get it perfectly.
My one thinks the powers. So.
Also, I didn't even know they had powers. I just assumed that Yellow there was going Super
skills,
Saiyan. Yeah. In her trailer
That's
for some reason.
That's basically what she's doing is going Super Saiyan. She puts the kinetic energy through
Suns, they just revealed Sun has a little. I don't know.
Some kind of magnetic
Sun. He has the ghost thingies.
Yeah, ghost.
Oh yeah,
ghost.
the Monkey King boy.
Monkey King
I have no idea what's going on.
And we just keep going. We can get off the topic.
Yeah, we can get off of that.
But watch it.
Call me
great.
call me paranoid or whatnot, but I'm real worried that this might be the last season, mostly because of the theme song. But that's just
Of what?
Ruby.
Time to say goodbye.
Yeah.
No.
No, I think
No,
that's just me being paranoid.
The thing about it is that
not with them going with them getting accepted in Japan, they'll be like, oh shit, it's making us money.
That's making them more money. But no, the whole thing of Time to Say Goodbye was actually in the opening credits was that Beacon was being destroyed.
Oh.
That the whole moon expanding and the school disintegrating, that's what I thought it was. The school's getting destroyed.
Or at least it's getting taken over.
I also wouldn't be surprised if they decide to end Red versus Blue if they just want to focus all their energy on Ruby.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Because you've got
they're well known for it's their starter
it's their starter glue. But I don't think they'll get rid of Red versus Blue because the simple fact that they've got 2 lead animators on both sides.
Yeah.
For a while, Monty did work for Red vs. Blue, did season 8 and season 9 very well, and then he asked if he could do Ruby. He was told as long as he finished the season, he could start his own project.
Yeah.
He did it. And then it went to Miles, and Miles is juggling 2 things, but he's doing good, and he's
writing for both.
He's writing for both, yet he's working with Carrie more on Ruby, and working with Bernie on Red vs. Blue.
Yeah.
Because he gave Bernie control back to him in one of the last episodes when you see all the AIs. So I think the fact that they've got Bernie on one side and Monty on the other, still working together, makes me think it's not going to die anytime soon.
Yeah. It's just, a theory.
Yeah.
I don't see them ending it like after this season, but I wouldn't be surprised if in the next couple of years they were just kind of like, we're running out of material, guys.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they stopped Red versus Blue sometime.
They're at their 12-year mark.
Like they see how well Ruby does, and they see how much money they make from it, and how much content, is being watched.
Hey.
They'll either pick up a third show, or they would cancel Red versus Blue and then pick up
or any of the other smaller ones like the RT Shorts, RTAA.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Why
it's
not?
only one guy.
RTAA, yeah, but where do they get it from? The podcast. So yes, you still have more than one person still working on it.
You only get your mixer, your sound mixer, who takes the audio. Is like, oh, this part's funny, and then you get Brandon, who just does the entire animation. Jordan, sorry, might be Jordan, who does the one animation. So and that's and it's just one guy. But it's not like a whole team. Yeah. So that's one of the things.
Well, let's not forget they also have Laser Team coming out in the next year, so they've got their focus over there too.
Yeah.
So you've got.
But they're bringing in a lot of people from out of the office. They really don't want to use they kind of want to use some of their guys as actors just because it's going to satisfy the fans. But
yeah.
I have this feeling for Laser Team. I don't know. I just don't. I want to see how iBlade turns out.
I saw the trailer today. I was like, wow. I was kind of
45 minutes of that.
Yeah, I was like,
if the writing's good, I think it'll be good. But I'm like, for an hour and a half for a movie, I just don't see it. I just don't see it being that good.
Maybe 15-minute shorts, maybe.
Yeah, maybe a good short. I want to see their 5 days or something like that. Day 5.
Day 5.
That looks good. That looks interesting. Yeah. And that's why they said the writing's gonna be on Laser Team is gonna be like that.
Yeah.
So and that's one of those things. But
so
there's an hour and a half.
We'll see, and we'll even post it out on Twitter. Hey, Mr. Teeth, we've talked about you today. Yeah. To give us your comments.
Yay! Come on, Mr. Teeth, give us comments.
Yeah. So.
Come on, Carrie.
We need good likes. We need good people.
Show some love for your PA. I
know.
So if anybody,
I'm calling you out.
If anybody doesn't know,
we're calling you out on the Ice Bucket
Sam was
Challenge.
Carrie's PA at PAC RTS.
That's so cold.
All right, so sorry.
That's our take.
This is now the Sam and Eva cast.
Yeah, we're all leaving. Bye.
We're taking over. All right. So anyway.
Okay, so you guys went on that pretty interesting rant.
It was not a rant. A rant is one person. This is a duo.
The dynamic duo.
Yes, yes. And we will be talking more about it once, Red vs. Blue episode 13 for season 13, season 12 comes out today. So.
Oh yeah.
I love my sponsorship. I'm so grateful about that.
So you got 30 minutes, Josh.
Yeah, so we might have to cut it a bit short since we have other obligations today. Oh, stop it, Jose.
Sure. Let's cut it short.
We already said this was going to be 45 minutes, so yes.
Yeah, so we got 10 more minutes.
Hey, how about we talk about Ruby a little bit more?
So, there's actually...
Yep.
10 more minutes.
And dead silence.
Ruby episode.
You keep messing it up. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
keep ruining it.
Sam, learn to swallow, girl.
It's a foreign concept to me.
And that's why we are rated NC-17.
Yeah, screw this.
So,
Rurouni Kitchen, huh?
So,
I'm back.
so did we get any more Twitter questions?
Yeah.
No.
How many dicks?
No.
People don't tweet us on Twitter.
We're not.
Oh, then again, we only do have 11.
Yeah, my
people.
mom doesn't have a Twitter, so the only
13
person that listens to us.
If you could remake an anime and like spruce it up a little bit, which one would it be?
Remake?
Like
All of
Naruto,
them.
you know?
I'll
Like,
remake,
alright,
I'll remake all of them and make them to the point that I like them.
They're gonna be one. There can only be one.
That one?
Hamtaro.
Oh,
yeah!
Yeah.
I would have to say
completely forgot about Hamtaro.
The one I would have to remake would be D and Angel.
I want a Hamtaro Claymore crossover.
God.
Oh my god.
with like Spawn, just to have some American spies in it.
Animation wise, I would probably do One Piece.
Yeah, I think it would have had an interesting.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why like I can't get into Fairy Tail because it reminds me of One Piece. The animation does, and it's just one of those where I'm like, I just don't see it. You know, I just because it's such shoddy animation work. It pulls me from it. Where I'm like, it sounds like a cool story. Michael Jones is going to be a voice actor for it now, but I just can't get into it.
Yeah, the only anime that I really liked with that like style was Rave Master.
Yeah.
And that was a good one, nonetheless.
Yeah, I liked Fairy Tail. The transitions between storylines are a little slow, but once you actually get into it, it's pretty interesting.
I watched when we were at the gaming expo. Me and my friend were doing kind of like Master Pancake, like comic commentating on Wolf Children. And we now have this running joke where it's like the quails are out to kill everybody.
The quails are out to kill everybody.
Because like
awesome.
in the thing, you know, it's like I was like, what? Like, is this movie? I'm like, welcome back. And every time someone would walk, I'd be like, and welcome back. Where this movie tells you that bestiality is okay. And there's like the one point where the dad he goes hunting for quails because apparently quails are like the native bird of Tokyo, Japan or something. And it's like, why are there quails flying everywhere? And so there's one part where the dad gets killed or some shit. I don't know. They never really say. She just sees the body and there's a quail right beside it, and you're like, it was the quails, man.
It was the quail all along.
I think you got me by car, but dude,
A car that was being driven by a quail.
That scene was rough.
And
I'm not making a dog pun.
Yeah, no, it killed me a little
was.
inside.
So yeah,
What
so
was
the scene is like so it's about this this guy who can like go back and forth from transforming into a wolf. He's a werewolf. He's a wolf.
Are we talking about Wolf Children?
Yes. So anyway, so he's out hunting quails and he gets hit by a car or something like that. And she's wondering where he's at. She's got like her 2 kids with her, like the babies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And she goes off looking for him. Sees his dead body. Animal control has come to get it. He died in the wolf form. I guess I don't know if they just stay wolf when they die or whatever form.
I'm guessing they don't transform back.
He was dead. And they picked up his body, put it into a trash can, and throw it into a dumpster right in front of her. And she's just like, oh my god. Oh my god, that scene is rough.
Wow.
Sorry.
That sounds very Bark.
There's
very bark, yes.
Boo.
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 There's a time and a place, and this isn't it.
What? It wasn't good? No,
it wasn't good enough.
I didn't say that.
No.
It's from Ruby.
It's
from the newest Ruby episode.
So how long? 7 more minutes?
Shout out to Barb.
Ruby.
Okay, I love that quote, so.
Oh yeah, we were saying that we're gonna be her thing 1 and thing 2.
Oh.
Yes, if we ever get hired by Rooster Teeth, she would be thing 1, I'll be thing 2.
Who's gonna be Cat in the Hat?
No.
3 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, 3 minutes.
And we'll be like little minions, like, go my minions. Yes, Barbara. Yeah. And the troops.
Okay, well I think everyone else, these two.
Everyone else?
I think Jay and Jose are getting a little tired about this.
I don't think we are. No, you can keep going.
No, we could start a whole episode on Achievement Hunter, and that would put you to sleep.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I do watch Achievement Hunters.
You do?
I watch Rage Quit.
I think just about everyone watches Rage Quit.
The Angry Video Game Nerd. Thank you very much.
Are you kidding? This is shit!
Yeah. No, I already.
So this turned into the Rooster Teeth.
Yes,
episode.
it turned out.
Well, it's associated with anime, sort of.
Yeah, we transitioned
got accepted in Japan.
It got accepted in Japan.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
Haha! Counter argument.
Ow!
Yeah.
Science.
I will talk about my stupid thing that I did at RTX or didn't do at RTX later.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I will talk about that sometime
So,
soon when if we ever talk about gaming.
All right. Well.
Are we gonna die now? Are you gonna cut it?
Yeah.
Well, now that you said it.
Yeah.
We
So.
still have like 10
Bye, people.
minutes.
No.
We can talk about
No.
No, we'll talk about it sometime later, but
And
right now it's not.
We didn't talk enough about Red vs. Blue.
We'll have a game
Okay.
day,
So thank you all for joining us in this shorter than expected podcast. My name is Josh Williamson. We have Eva Long.
Bye bye.
Eva Long, you forever.
Stop it.
And Sammy.
Hi.
Then
Sam
Jose.
Oh, I forgot I was here. Yeah.
And
Aren't
then.
you just funny?
And then Jay.
Yes, bye. Thank you.
Woo!
Thanks for being here.
Please
Thanks for having me.
Please send all your questions to either our Gmail
Or Twitter.
our Gmail at comicbooksociety@gmail.com or our Twitter at AiCBS. Thank you all for joining us and tune in for the next podcast. Bye.
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 Bye.